Yo guys, it's Brandon from Brandtendo Studios, and today we are going to be reacting to the Nintendo Direct that happened today. This is potentially the last Nintendo Direct of the Switch 1 era before the Switch 2 comes out. Or maybe there'll be, depending on when that comes out, but I mean, the Switch 2 Direct is next week, and this is the last Nintendo Direct which focuses exclusively on the Switch 1. So, I'm not expecting it to be the best Direct of all time, but let's just go ahead and see what we got here. It's basically just a clean-up Direct for remaining Switch 1 games. So, let's just see what we're working with. Alright, here we go. Alright, Nintendo Direct, March 27th. 2025. Here we go, fellas. Alright, we got Dragon Quest right here, right off the bat. Not really the kind of game that I play, but again, pretty interesting. Oh, that's cool. They got like the Bravely Default, like Octopath Traveler looking art style. Oh, that's cool. It seems like Square are using this art style for a lot of their RPGs at the moment. And I really like how it looks as well, like the whole 2D sprite work with the 3D watercolor looking backgrounds. It just looks really cool. I think it's a remake of the older Dragon Quest games because I saw one of the older heroes. Yeah, Dragon Quest 1 and 2. HD 2D remake. And it's coming out this year. That's cool.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I was going to say, obviously I don't play Dragon Quest, but the main character there I recognised from Smash Bros, so I could already tell it wasn't a new game. Alright, so yeah, just to reiterate there, the Switch 2, April 2nd. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Switch 2. Like, you would not believe.
Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix.
But yeah, this game looks pretty cool.
What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information.
I mean, if you're into like this kind of thing, then I guess that's pretty cool.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Escape from dire straits.
Like, I guess that Dragon Quest game does look pretty cool because me, I'm a huge sucker for RPGs. But again, it's not really like my kind of thing.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
What's this? Some kind of like space survival game. No sleep for Kaname Date.
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba.
Oh, it kind of looks like that Astral Chain game. Remember that?
An internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
Man, you know, the whole anime sci-fi kind of thing kind of reminds me of Honkai Star Rail. I didn't think I'd ever bring that up in a YouTube video, but that's just seriously what it reminds me of.
Solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris.
What kind of game even is this?
No sleep for Kaname Date from
Is it like an RPG?
launches on the Nintendo Switch
Or like a strategy game?
July 25th.
I really cannot tell what kind of game this is.
Unleash the supernatural.
What's this? Is this like Shin Megami Tensei? It kind of looks like that.
A
The art style really reminds me of SMT.
With remastered HD graphics and enhanced
Raido Remastered.
set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst
Yeah, this art style really does remind me of Shin Megami Tensei.
as a devil summoner.
I mean, obviously, I don't play that kind of game, so I wouldn't know. But I've played Persona before, which is also like a kind of like, which is also like Shin Megami Tensei.
Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point.
But yeah, SMT is like a massive franchise
Cooperation
that spans into like loads of different games and spin-offs and everything.
opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be
You can turn enemies in. Oh, that's that ghost thing. It is SMT.
powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigation.
And you can turn the enemies into allies. It kind of is like, it really is like Persona.
Go through a series of strange incidents
I don't know, it's like a gimmick in all of the SMT games.
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered: The Mystery of the
Soulless Army.
launches on Nintendo Switch, June 19th.
Alright, June 19th.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Pretty decent. Chances are the Switch 2 will probably already be out by the time some of these are released.
With your
Which is
memories gone, you
surprising,
are
to be
into a
honest.
strange, unfamiliar world
The Shadow Labyrinth.
where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
Puck.
But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle
What the
for
heck?
survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey,
This looks like an indie game of some sort.
expansive world.
With like a robot
Scanning your surroundings,
Pac-Man looking
you
thing.
can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
It's Pac-Man!
But
You just turn into Pac-Man at one point. Oh my god.
when facing imposing enemies,
It's like an edgy
can temporarily fuse
Metroidvania type game.
to unleash powerful attacks.
It's got like a Metroidvania type of game.
Consuming your prey, you'll collect resources
But Pac-Man.
that can then be used to
Pac-Man is a game mechanic. Oh my god. To be fair, the overall gameplay kind of reminds me of Hollow Knight.
and devour enemies to survive this cruel world.
Just with like the way the gameplay looks and everything.
Twist on the iconic Pac-Man
The hell is...
Shadow Labyrinth launches
It's like a
Nintendo Switch,
dark,
July
shadowy Pac-Man. It's basically an edgy emo Pac-Man game.
Rhythmic March begins.
Wait, what's this?
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to the beat.
Patapon.
And give different
What that-
commands to the Patapon army. For example, Patapon advances them forward.
This looks like something out of Rhythm Heaven or something like that.
Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
So it's like a big mob game. It's like a mob game.
Savvy Tatepon
It's a rhythm-based mob RPG game.
on hordes of
What?
fierce foes.
Whoa. It's kind of like a cool idea for a game, to be honest.
Added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth. When Patapon 1 plus 2
Right,
replay
Patapon 1 and
launches
2
on
replay.
Nintendo Switch, July
Alright, July 11th, not bad. I've heard rumours saying that the Switch 2 is going to come out in June or something.
a cozy place nestled in a wind.
So it'll probably be backwards compatible and you'll be able to play these games on it.
Begins.
Of course, Story of Seasons, your average farming Harvest Moon type of game. It wouldn't be a Nintendo Direct. It wouldn't be a Nintendo Direct without it.
Life Sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
Why does that one guy sound like Torbjorn from
Then sell your
Overwatch?
produce and other wares at the town
You must be the new farmer!
As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once.
I seriously could not help but think about Torbjorn whenever I hear his voice.
You can also get to know the locals.
I'd like to spend spend more time with you.
Oh.
And maybe nurture a relationship. If you
The way they're talking about this
social
game really reminds me of the September 2022 Direct, where it was
Plus,
all
taking
farming
advantage of
games.
Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze. The winds of change are coming.
What is
and
it?
Your new life on the farm
What are these little
begins, man.
elf-looking things?
Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Alright, August
Please
27th.
look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
The Story of Seasons. At first I thought it was Harvest Moon or something. I'm not gonna lie. Or what's this? Wait, this is Metroid Prime 4. This looks pretty Metroid right now. Yes, Metroid Prime 4. I mean, that was a given. I mean, it was fair to expect this to be in Direct. I thought it would be in the Switch 2 Direct, though. I thought they'd... I don't know, maybe there's still a chance that this game is cross-gen. But, yeah, the fact that they're releasing a major AAA game like this late into the Switch 2's... No, this late into the Switch's life.
The unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
But, wow.
In order
I need to play the other Metroid Prime games before this comes out.
she was unexpectedly
It looks like a kind of a solid game.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
What's this Demogorgon alien-looking thing? Well, mind you, it just kind of looks like a basic Metroid enemy. But the way its mouth opens kind of reminds me of a Demogorgon.
As she explores the planet,
Is this game going to be worth the 8-year wait?
ancient power,
Like, seriously.
psychic abilities.
Well, psychic abilities. Wait, what?
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms.
You can use the Force.
and
Nah.
open
Oh,
doors.
Samus can use the Force now.
To allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power.
This is going to be in the next Smash Bros. Game. I'm calling it now. This will be part of Samus's moveset.
Powers bestowed upon Samus.
Are we going to get a release date for this? Because they're going, like, extremely in-depth about this.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Okay, they really are going into depth about this. There's still no release date, it just says coming this year. But yeah, it's good seeing more footage of this game. But yeah, there's still no release date, which is kind of disappointing. We'll probably get one later. I mean, if this game is in fact cross-gen, which I have a feeling it will be, then maybe next week in the Switch 2 Direct, maybe we'll get a release date for it.
Looks like even more challenges
But
await
I'm not
Samus.
sure.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities. Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
This game has to be worth the 8-year wait.
Ready to
I
stir
seriously do
some
feel bad for
mischief?
Metroid fans, I really do, because hell, I thought the wait for Splatoon 3 was hellish. They announced that like 18 months in advance.
Transformed into a magical potion cafe.
Wait, what?
As the newest potion
Disney
of the
Villains, Cursed Cafe.
You'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange.
I never
mixes,
expected I'd see a
and
game
serve them to
where
your villains'
Cruella,
customers,
Ursula,
including
and
Ursula
Gaston, and Captain Hook
With help from Eastman,
run a
you can
cafe
upgrade
together.
your ingredients ingredients to produce some wild.
I never expected this to be in a game together.
The potions you make.
Well, obviously, yeah, there's a lot of like Disney crossover games out there, but
To different outcomes every time you play.
I never expected to see flipping
Mischief might happen.
Captain Hook working at Starbucks.
Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo
Right, later
Switch
today.
Later today.
Alright, not bad.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Oh, what's this?
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magic.
Witchbrook. It's
During
it's Harry
class,
Potter.
Use magic circles to perform rituals. Fly on brooms. And
It's
learn
Hogwarts
magic
Legacy.
techniques to go from witch in training to skilled.
It's
spellcasters.
literally Hogwarts Legacy, but in 2D.
There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together.
And you can play online as well.
Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation.
I guess it's an
and
interesting
beyond.
kind of game.
Are you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook.
Holiday
launches on
2025.
Nintendo Switch this holiday.
2025. The Switch 2 is probably definitely already going to be out at this point.
Action, adventure, and arcade
Like, they're
games.
probably going to do like what they did with like the first few years of the Switch's life.
Mission to
They were
eliminate
still doing games for the 3DS,
in this
and
hands-on
they'd have like
platforming adventure,
they'd
you
split the
explore
directs into like
expansive
2 segments, so
archipelago
there'd be
where
one decorated.
nightmares and wonder
No,
collide.
so there'd be one focused
Upgrade your
on
trusty cane with magical parts,
3DS and one
then use
focused
its
on
abilities to
Switch.
find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you
But I remember thinking back then,
understand
like,
what Go holds?
seeing some of the games that were coming out on the 3DS at the time, like, why aren't these on the Switch? It's gonna be like this again, like, why isn't this on the Switch too?
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including one.
So is
for
this game basically
3DS
Galaga?
and launch years.
Because that's what it looks
Plus,
like.
Take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
Salamander 3. What?
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th.
This is new apparent.
Pre-orders begin later today.
So
on
it's a
Nintendo
collection and a
Switch.
sequel at the same time.
Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters.
Rift
in
of the
rhythm-based
Necrodancer.
combat.
I've heard of that game.
Cadence going with
I've heard of
infinite
Crypt of the
boss battles,
Necrodancer
quirky
before.
minigames,
Because they did the
remixed
Zelda
and
thing, didn't they?
global leaderboards. Plus, more
The
musical
Cadence of
mayhem
Hyrule.
awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid
It's
DLC.
Celeste.
And be on the lookout for more
Pizza
games
Tower!
in the future.
Wait, what?
Rift of the Necrodancer launches on Nintendo
Okay,
Switch later
Rift of the
today.
Necrodancer comes out today. Has flipping DLC
What's in store?
based on Celeste and Pizza Tower. This is some kind of like
Welcome to
Tamagotchi type,
Plaza,
Tamagotchi
a
type of
brand new
game.
entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are stores galore.
Come on, man, it's Tamagotchi, not
Design purchases at the
Tamagotchi.
eyewear shop.
Who in the hell pronounces it like that?
Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist.
Anyway, this game kind of looks like an Animal Crossing
At the
type of game.
afternoon tea shop.
It looks like a mix between Animal Crossing and Tomodachi Life, kind of.
Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo
Right, June
Switch
27th.
June 27th.
I guess it's alright, again, if you're into that sort of thing. Oh, Pokemon Legends ZA! I wasn't expecting to see this in this direct.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon
Oh, this is cool.
series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
Please let this be a decent Pokemon game.
The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it
So the
easy
game's
for
set in
people
Lumio
and
City, I
Pokemon to
already knew
coexist,
this.
A company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments.
Right,
where
wild zones. What?
Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
It's just patches of land in the city,
You
basically.
can catch Pokemon here,
You can also nab Pokemon without even having to fight them now.
but they might be hostile.
That's cool.
If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on roofs.
Still though, the graphics don't really look the best.
People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate.
I mean, I guess it looks decent as all, decent and all, but
The ZA
I don't know. But at the same
Layout.
time, it just kind of looks like a regular
Trainers await in battle zones.
modern day Pokemon game.
If you're spotted, they'll
It looks
challenge
better
you
than
back.
Scarlet and Violet at least.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super.
It's cool.
effective move
They're
with
trying to
one
make it.
bone is key.
They're trying to make it all gimmicky, which is nice.
And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Or Mega Revolutions. Well, obviously, since it's based on X and Y, that's
Work your way
probably.
up to rank A.
So that's why it's called ZA.
Trainers who
Because you
reach
start
the
at Z
top
and then you work your way
are
up to
said
A.
have a wish granted.
Wow. So that's the reasoning behind the name.
Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City. It seems there are
I don't know why they're showing this in this direct though. They've got all year basically to show it. It's not coming out until late this
your
year.
adventure.
I mean, the Pokemon Present
Legends
was only
ZA
last month.
Launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
So yeah, late 2025. I guess they're showing it a little bit more detail. They're trying to.
Romeo City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night.
They're trying to cram as much as they can into this direct before the Switch 2. Which, I get. Again, will this be cross-gen? This is another one I'm wondering which. I'm wondering if it'll be cross-gen or not.
Hello.
Wait, what's
there.
this?
The game you're about to see
Huh?
doesn't have a big, epic story. But what it
Is
does
this,
have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Rhythm Heaven?
You wanna see?
Whoa.
Just press the button
Oh my
to
god,
go through the ring.
Rhythm Heaven! I completely forgot about this game. I played it on the DS and it was really fun.
It sounds easy,
It does look like a fun game, to be
but
honest.
the timing is
I've
super
seen the Rhythm Heaven games.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
But yeah, these all new mini games. They kind of look like that. I think these are all new.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
I guess that's cool. Oh, that's cool. They're showing us more games.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
Oh, this looks like a cool kind of... I mean, I've seen Rhythm Heaven games before. Rhythm Heaven Groove. 2026. My god, they've announced that quite far in advance.
A brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms?
That's
do you
kind of
think
cool.
you'll hear?
I might actually pick this up. I might be playing this on my Switch too.
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
Wait, what?
Please take a look.
About digital games?
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one.
Yeah, and
Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
there's something new regarding
But what if
digital games, isn't it?
could be as flexible
I
and
love how they're just showing 1-2 Switch there.
well,
As if people still play that.
introducing
Wait, what?
Virtual game card.
Virtual game cards.
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Alright, cool, so you can use that for... Wait. Loading on a system.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual.
Oh, so it's a new little thing in the menu.
Management screen. Here, you can load and eject
They're doing this for the Switch too, I bet.
and manage which games you can play on your system.
So is this the way you'd be able to, like, port over your save data? Because that's one thing that the Switch 2 really needs. Loading on a second
If
system.
you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want.
They're doing this for the
Just as if
Switch
you
2, I
have
bet they
inserted
are.
a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which
I love how
games
they're
you
just
want
casually
on
showing
each
1-2
system.
Switch.
Local communication with your second
That
system
game was
is
god-awful for the
but
price it
only
was
the
at.
first time.
I think people are still... Nintendo think people are still playing that in 2025.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
So you can basically straight up lend
Via
games.
local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose
Huh,
the
you
type
could
of game
basically start your own blockbuster type service with your friends.
and you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can
It's
also
actually a
lend
pretty
one
cool
game
idea. I mean, I get all my games physically,
Games can
so
be lent out for 2 weeks,
I'll probably never
after
use
which they will
this.
automatically return to you,
But it's a cool thing to have.
making digital games even easier to use. Virtual game cards.
So it's kind of like a game rental service, in a way.
The virtual game card feature
That's cool.
lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
Oh, so you can use it on the Switch 2 as well.
Feature is
I knew
planned
it.
to be added via a system update in late April.
Alright,
Let's
cool.
take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
I mean, I had a feeling they'd do something like this. But I wasn't expecting, like, virtual game cards, though. But does that include save data, though? That's what I really want to know. I mean, with it being backwards compatible with the Switch, it probably will... You will probably be able to port over save data. That's a cool looking game. That thing with the island on the back of the massive creature kind of thing. It kind of reminded me of One Piece. With Zunisha, the big elephant thing, and there's the island on the back of it. Of course, there's another farming, crafting sim game as well.
Uncover history once more.
Half of these look like blatant Animal Crossing clones.
Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch. Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will, the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
Again, another kind of RPG with that Octopath-looking art style. Except the background's, like,
Original story,
hand-drawn.
along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system.
I guess this is pretty cool.
After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier,
Right, Saga Frontier 2.
Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, that comes later today. Alright.
Monumental adventures await.
Right, what's this now?
Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games.
Monument Valley.
Through
Alright.
isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover.
Wait, what?
mystifying
What kind of game even is
secrets
this?
to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness.
So
while
so it's like a little
outsmarting
linear
the
3D level. It's like a
different
puzzle
journey
platform.
awaits in Monument Valley too.
The vibes I'm getting from this right now is Captain Toad, Treasure
She
Tracker.
and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC.
The whole linear level
Two
structure,
Monument
puzzle
Valley
platformer
games
kind of
launch on
thing.
Nintendo Switch, April
It gives
15th.
me Captain Toad vibes.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3. setting
Monument
sail
Valley
on
3.
Nintendo Switch
Alright.
this summer.
And that comes out this summer. Was this some kind of golf game?
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series. is
Everybody's Golf.
dropping onto Nintendo Switch.
Alright.
Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of
Obviously,
opponents
again, I'm
from
not
the
into
ultimate
games like
golf.
this, but
In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall.
this is a cool.
It's golf that's not
cool
quite
thing.
par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Right, this year again, there's no release date, but kind of reminds me of Mario Golf. Wait, is this Marvel Rivals?
Some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes.
Oh no, it's not.
15,
Marvel
including
Cosmic
the
Invasion.
Spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to
I really thought that
aerial
was Marvel
assault,
Rivals for a minute
manage
there.
A variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths.
We're
to
probably going to get
win.
Marvel Rivals on the Switch too.
Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel
But it's like a
Cosmic
beat 'em up
Invasion
platformer
launches
type
on
game.
the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Like a side-scrolling beat 'em up.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Alright, last announcement. Here we go. What is this? It's not Animal Crossing. No. Wait, what? Tomodachi Life. What?
How refreshing.
Is it a port? I mean, it makes sense since they ported Miitopia. Oh no, it's a new game. Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. 2026, again, next year. They're announcing these quite far in advance. It's like Splatoon 3 all over again.
Did you want to talk?
What the heck?
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
Well, now that was
That was
unexpected.
Living the dream. The first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
I don't mean to get political about
We
this,
hope you're looking forward to it.
but I wonder if this game's gonna let, you know,
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
I wonder if this game's gonna let you have certain
Our
relationships.
final announcement
If you know, you
is a
know.
little different that's not a game.
Because on the 3DS it was still kind of like illegal in Japan when the game came out. But times have changed now, so we'll probably get that in this game.
Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly
Anyway, here's Miyamoto.
to you. And now, these
What's this?
presentations have grown into an event.
This is the Mario movie.
Many people
What?
watch.
Wait, what?
Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations.
What is this for?
Launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you
Wait, what?
directly. This is a smart device.
Oh, it's a phone.
called Nintendo Today.
Nintendo Today. All right, this seems
Calendar. In
this
the
seems
app,
interesting.
view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all
And it gives you
sorts of
news and
content
everything?
about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Oh, that's cool.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily.
So there'll be new news daily about the Switch 2 through this app. Oh my!
Nintendo Today will be available to download.
All I can think of now is back in the 2000s they had that Smash
Anyone with a
Dojo
Nintendo account can use the app,
for
so
Smash
please
Bros.
try it
Brawl.
out.
If you do new Smash Bros. On the Switch 2, I'll probably do that again.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
But yeah, this looks pretty cool.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Alright, so that's the end of the Direct. Nice. Alright, guys, so that's going to be the end of today's video. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I've got a Switch 2 video, which I have already finished it. I've already finished the Switch 2 video, and it should be uploaded within the next few days, maybe tomorrow. I'll basically see you guys then. Please be sure to check out my Discord, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll see you guys next time. So, goodbye, guys. Peace out.